Now, in order to write something, we have to actually open Microsoft Word file, and after opening the file we have to see different tabs, right? The file, when by clicking on the file, we can have actually our blank document, which is actually here. Then today's tutorial is about that how to write a paragraph. Okay, how to write a paragraph in Microsoft Word. Now I believe that in order to write a paragraph, you just need to see that your cursor here blinks, right? And you can move it around the blank document as well. Then in order to actually write something, you let's say you need to see that your cursor is where. The position of the cursor matters, and if we have to actually start from here, then let's say I want to write that engineering is a great profession. Like whatever assignment you have been given, you have to start from the extreme left and you just have to write from the keyboard. Okay, engineering is a great profession in this, and okay, now I'm writing that in this profession there are great things to explore. Now you may see that the cursor is actually moved to some another direction. You can just bring it back, and if it comes that there is a red line, if a red line comes, you can just right click on it and see what is the issue, because it is the red symbol, or the red, you may say, that line is actually telling you that you have to correct something. Like for example, there should be a space between the new sentence and the full stop. So it is actually, that the grammar rule of English. Now in this profession there are great things to explore and learn something new every single day. Now you see I have written that engineering is a great profession. In this profession there are great things to explore and learn something new every single day. Now by mistakenly I have just written that the single spelling wrong, so in order to correct that, it was actually pointing me out to correct something with single. So I just and by Control Z you can see that what was the thing that you did. Then with Control Y you can just redo that. Okay, for undo it is Control, like if I teach you the little things on the way, then Control plus Z actually teaches you to undo something. Okay, and by Control plus Y it is actually teaching you to redo something. Then if you want to, this is the beginning of how to write a paragraph, and let's say I want to write a recipe. I want to write a recipe for recipe number 1. Let's say I am making a custard. I am making mango custard. So it will also highlight and give you, then you will right click on it and see, okay, custard spellings are not these are CUSTARD, custard. Now in order to write the recipe of mango custard, you just need to highlight this and make it bold. Now everything was selected. Now if I say Control Z, then everything will be back to where we begin. Now we can just change its font style and font, let's say Arial, and let's say it's a heading, so it should be a bigger one. Let's say it will be 14, so it can be seen very easily. Then we have mango custard recipe, and in mango custard recipe what we can do, we can actually write that first of all are the ingredients. The benefit of Microsoft Word is that even if you do not you learn the spellings, even if you are not familiar with the spellings, you can just write something and Microsoft let Word correct it for you. Okay, so in order to write the ingredients, we have started from one, and one can be it can be selected from here numbering, and you can actually move it as well. You can move it anywhere by selecting it with the cursor. Like ingredients are what? Ingredients are, let's make a recipe book in our tutorials, okay? And I think this will be a great exercise for you, for all of us, that how we can type in the Microsoft Word, and also we can learn and we can print our own recipe book. So mango custard, in order to make mango custard, actually we need mango custard powder, right? Second ingredient is milk. Third ingredient is sugar. Fourth ingredient is we need okay, what we need cake, and that's it, right? I think these are the very basics that are required. Now in order to write the recipe, we will say that start the making of custard by adding, like I'm just going to write my whole recipe here, and you can just write everything what you want, okay? And I will come with you in the next tutorial with the complete recipe, and I will write the whole recipe, and that will be my whole paragraph, right? So how to write, we have discussed today how to write a paragraph, and what is a cursor. It blinks, it can click anywhere. Then by Control Z you can undo something, and by Control Y you can redo something. And then in order to write your recipe, you can just say that mango custard ingredients are these, and then let's suppose start the making of mango custard by adding let's suppose mango custard powder half cup or 1 cup, then milk and you can just boil the milk. You need sugar, you need cake for your for decorating your custard, so etc. You can write down your own recipe here and make it your own. You can say that your own paragraph or paragraphs, a number of paragraphs, okay? You can number them, you can use bullets, okay? So I think for this tutorial this is it.